the bottom floor was vacant and there was more room there. So we moved down there, and then I think that was going to close, and Bob Tisch was his, who lived in La Cañada. We called him up or sent him a letter or something and said, we're coming to California, find a job for us. And he wrote back, or find a home for us, or an apartment. And he wrote back, I just got evicted. So we came down here, and for years, our best friends were Bob and Marie Tisch. And Bob worked for a Bank of America. He was assistant manager. So I guess he felt sorry for Orv and I. And Orv applied, I don't think it was Lockheed, but another place. And I got a job at, we came to Glendale. I got a job at a laundry, working in the office, taking in stuff and stuff like that. And then Orv went to Caltech down, not Caltech.
Cal State.
What do you do
no,
there?
It was for the airport, the Burbank, Glendale.
No, it was
Burbank.
Wasn't it the Glendale Airport?
Grandview.
Grandview Airport, no?
Yeah, it was an old airport.
Yeah.
Glendale. Not there anymore, yeah.
And
Not Caltech, huh?
first he got a job as a waiter at one of the little restaurants. And that's where he met Harry Carmichael.
Really?
And they lived in a trailer park.
I never knew Dad was a waiter.
Right down by...
He's got a lot of things, right? But you never knew that one.
I never knew he was a waiter.
Huh?
I never knew Dad was a waiter.
I think he did some waiting for a while.
Okay.
And then that's where we met the Carmichaels, because Carmichaels were doing that too. And they lived in a trailer park right off
On San Fernando down there, right? Yeah.
How old were you,
the
Mom?
trolley car would stop.
How old were you then?
How old were you?
I was married when I was 22.
Ah!
Yeah.
I was married when I was 22.
Oh, my Lord.
Divorced when I was 27.
And then Daddy got a
22, they
job
were
with,
good gun.
oh, I can't remember.
Well, Grandpa he's 8 years older than you, right?
7.
Oh, I know.
So he was
we
almost
lived
30.
with Mrs. Petty a while. She had, I would go to the newspaper every morning when it came out, the Glendale thing, and look for places to live. And we could afford a room with cooking privileges. And Mrs. Petty she saved our lives. She was so good. First we had a middle room, and then she said, oh, you know, I don't need all that room. Use the back bedroom. And we could come in a side door and into a hall, and next door was the bedroom.
Were you getting home late from partying?
That's what I was just thinking too.
I know, right?
Stay out late and...
And
I guess not.
Did you stay out late and party?
oh yeah, we used to. We used to go to the Tisches or down to Ed and Gloria Hopper. And this room was so nice. It had a big bay window with 2 nice upholstered seating chairs, twin beds, and then
It's like an old sitcom.
Lucy and Dad.
big closet, and after that was a dresser of some sort. And on the other side was a high boy, so we had plenty of storage. And then in the, we
It's
had
a
a little,
big chest,
it was
high-
just
high-
a
high dresser?
shower and, toilet
Mhm.
and, sink. But we felt like we were really high, and Mrs. Petty, she was so good.
Uh-huh.
She, after a while, she said, oh, you don't have to use that middle bedroom, you can use the back bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And then she, had one shelf in the refrigerator just for us.
Oh, that's nice.
And,
What a luxury.
Yeah.
Orville do a lot of work for her around the house, mow
Doesn't it
mow the
seem like
lawn
a
and
nice,
stuff like
simple
that.
It does. You can't do that anymore.
No.
You can't let people into your house.
Yeah.
They'd steal things and shoot
And she
you.
liked
Very
Orville
physical.
so much.
Did you
It's
get check
true,
for that
though.
lady that?
Orville volunteer all this stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I
She was
was
nice to you?
pregnant. And I lost that baby.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, she had two parrot, a parrot and two parakeets and a dog, Snubby.
Snubby.
Yeah, he was, some kind of not an English terrier, but a little tiny.
A tiny
dog.
terrier. Uh-huh.
And, so one time, Mrs. Petty would say something, and I said, oh, let Orv do it. And, she heard, that parrot heard this so much.
Oh,
One time, she said something, and the bird said, let Orv do it.
oh yeah.
And then,
That's so funny.
she had a nice dining room, and when I lost my first baby,
Mm-hmm.
her daughter lost her baby. She had two daughters, son-in-law Joe and Mary Ann or something like that. And then the other one was with the Navy, her husband was a Navy person down in San Diego. And, every Sunday, her sister Mary would come over, and they were, not 17, they're Christian Scientists.
Yeah.
And
Christian
every-
Science.
Christian scientists, yeah. Not,
Is that
not
like-
Scientology,
Oh.
but they're just,
And every Sunday.
they don't like
her
doctors.
Sister
The
Mary
blood
would
transfusion.
come over, and the parrot would get so excited to see Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Mary was such a sweet.
Yeah.
She had been married and they lived up in, some resort near Carmel, I can't remember the name. But she was so good for us. And finally, we heard about, a whole house, off Edenhurst Street, which is off, it's the street that goes up to the goal.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
What?
Los Feliz. Los Feliz?
Yeah, near Las Vegas.
Near Los Feliz.
Near Las Vegas. And,
So you got a house?
and near the place where we go to dinner quite often.
Yeah, near Tam O'Shanter. Uh-huh. You know what? Is that house still there?
Yeah, we used to drove by it just to check on it.
I wish you knew the address.
Yeah, I want to see.
Yeah. You don't remember what the address?
And next to, a couple houses down the way was a horse breeding place.
Oh, how cool.
So,
That's nice. I said,
and then, eventually we heard of this other place, moved there, and I got a job with, Bob Tishman got me a job, with Bank of America, down near Hollywood someplace.
mm-hmm.
And I had to take a bus and a trolley or something to get there. But I wanted to make money to get, so we could get qualified for buying these Benmar Hill homes.
Mhm.
So that,
Oh, cool.
So when Grandma got the job, weren't you pregnant? Didn't you tell me you were pregnant? You tried to hide
we
that?
went to school at,
No, but didn't you tell me you were pregnant and you had to hide that
oh
from?
yeah, I was
At the
pregnant
bank?
Yeah, she didn't want
at
to
the
tell
very
them.
Uh-huh.
beginning, but I didn't want, and this was when you were born.
Yeah.
And I didn't want anybody to know I was pregnant, because they knew I would have to quit my job.
And then they wouldn't loan her the money.
Wouldn't lend us
Oh.
money. And, so that's why Bob did that.
Is that when you got this house, right then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
moved in here, the New Year's before Tom was born,
So it'd be 1951,
yeah. And,
No, 52.
13,000.
the New Year's
we
before.
had much
Yeah.
furniture.
Oh.
Well, in our rented place, we had a sofa. I think we had a dining room table and, bedroom stuff. Most of it, Mrs. Van Noord, Gloria Van Noord's mother,
We paid $116
donated a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, we had so many people that were good to us.
Yeah.
And then, Orv went to this Cal, it was right where the Glendale Airport was.
Right.
Yeah.
Grandview.
Grandview Airport. Grandview.
Actually, the
Yeah.
condos that are closer to the
And,
supermarket, and it's all trees, it's
He
very
took
nice.
some courses there.
That's what
I wonder what that was,
He
you know?
thought even the Air Force or Navy or something. And then,
This place is right above the AMC,
Yeah.
the theaters are in Burbank.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
busy
know
and it's
how he
really
got the
very nice.
job, but it
And
was
they rented
in,
some because they couldn't sell all the condos. But if you
Western
like to be,
Hayes, Kansas.
not being in the city, but you're always
And
got,
so we moved to Hayes,
restaurants and people
Kansas.
downstairs and
No, that was.
that's how Elaine lived too.
No, you're talking about when you were here though,
Oh,
after in Glendale.
well,
That's why I
Orv
don't
kept
want to
going
go back
school,
east. I mean, I love the
and,
place. You saw it, you love it.
Bob Tisch got me a job, and I think
I like
somehow
your place 'cause
Orv
it's
got
one
a
level
job.
too.
When did he get the job at
Yeah, that's
the
true.
Water and Power? The Water and Power? Burbank
Burbank.
Water and Power? When did he get that job?
I guess probably about that time.
Yeah.
And he was taking somebody's place
Mm-hmm.
who drank too much,
Oh.
and, they couldn't,
Opportunities
rely
arise.
on him.
Yeah.
They let him go,
Oh.
and Daddy got that job.
I
Oh.
wonder whatever happened to him.
Whatever happened? Yeah.
What?
I wonder whatever happened to that guy
Who drank too much?
who drank too much.
I think we heard that he died.
I know. I know.
Isn't there a saying that says one man's drink is another one's poison?